Hi, long time no see. I've not done a video in forever. I thought I'd be doing one as soon as I got home, and I did record one, but I just didn't like it. I just didn't see myself at the time, so I thought I'd update you all now. So I obviously went for surgery for the subtotal colectomy, and it was the complete opposite of what I thought, because I was thinking, oh, I'm not bothered about surgery, but oh, I don't know how it's going to be afterwards with the bag and everything. But it's actually been completely opposite. The surgery part was awful and then afterwards been great. So when I had the surgery, they had said that my pain would be managed, although it would be achy and painful, it would be manageable and I'd have the right medication, etc. But when I woke up in recovery, I didn't have the pain medication, I didn't have the buzzer thing that gives you morphine, so I was in a lot of pain, and by the time I'd got medication it was like past the point of morphine being effective, so I had to have tramadol, and yeah, so it was just a bad experience, let's put it that way, with various things happening, like on the way to the ward they smashed me into a door, so that was painful. But yeah, just a bad experience. But then coming out of hospital, I was there for 7 days, I think. 7 or 10, maybe 10. And then yeah, I got home, I went to my mum's, and that's where I did the other video, and I'll insert a clip because I did actually film like what my tummy was looking, so I'll put that here. So just a forewarning, I'm going to show you my tummy, so if you're squeamish just look away or turn the video off now. I'm just going to show you my tummy. So here we go. Sorry about the lighting, you can't really. So what we're looking at is bag, an ileostomy bag. I've got a little dressing on here so it's so whited out, which is just over the drain hole, because although the other ones are glued, this one's not. They just took the drain straight out and put a dressing on it, so it's still a bit more open, and just to keep it clean they've put a dressing on that I'm changing after a shower. So the cuts that I've got is one here, this is all glue here, so it's literally just that tiny bit there in perspective to my finger. So that's where they put the camera in to do keyhole. There's one keyhole cut here, which is where they put the instruments in. There's another keyhole cut there, which is tiny. And there's also one just kind of just underneath my bag, but I can't see it because it's got the base plate on. And then the biggest one is just this one over my tummy button here. So this little bit is my new tummy button, like I think they've cut through it, so no more piercing anymore. But that's kind of in perspective, you know, it's really not a big deal, and it's all glued up really nicely, so that's going to heal great, I think. And then this is my bag. At the moment I've got a larger bag on. Then I came home to my own house after a couple of days of staying with my mum, and I've been great ever since. It's really changed my life, the bag has, so I'm really grateful for it. I've not had any problems with leaking or any accidents or the bag falling off or anything like that, and my scars have healed quite well, I think. The only part that's not healed very well is where I had my belly button pierced, because there was scarring there, like they've cut through that, and so now it's really like so I'll show you actually. So this is my tummy, the window's right there, so I'm hoping nobody walks by because this would be weird. So this is my tummy now. You can see the top scar here where they put the camera in. This was where the drain was. This was one of the keyhole wounds, and this is my belly button. So that's the actually belly button there. This is the bit where it's all messed up because I had my belly button pierced. And then they cut right through here, and then there's a bit there that's not healed as well. either. And then I have another keyhole scar there, and there's another one like under the bag just there. And then I've got my bag, obviously, and I have the Mio bags, which I love because you can tuck the drain part into the bag so you can't see anything. And then obviously there's a little peephole if you wanted to see your stoma as well. And for the first time ever, I bought some high-waisted jeans because it's just so much more comfortable with wearing the bag. So, but yeah, I cannot stress enough how much it's changed my life. I have no fear of going places now thinking, oh no, what if I need to go to the toilet? Like, I wake up every day knowing that this day I'm going to feel well. You know, obviously, if I catch a cold or a bug or whatever, I'm not going to feel well, but pretty much every day I can rely on my own body being well enough to go places and to keep plans with people, which is amazing because before I just didn't have that stability. So yeah, I'm feeling great and I have so much more energy, and everybody that you know, my family members or whatever I've met up with since having surgery have said it's nice to have the old Kate back, and you know, you can really tell the difference in your personality and you can see that you're so much happier. So yeah, everything's awesome. I don't regret having surgery at all, and I wouldn't recommend it to anyone else because obviously everybody's situation is different, but if somebody was considering having surgery, I wouldn't put them off it because for me it's been life-changing and I love it. So yeah, I would be happy to talk to anybody who has any questions or concerns about having surgery. Just talk to me, because although the surgery part of it was not very nice for me because of the pain, like they didn't get it under control properly, I would go through it again, definitely, to have this outcome. So, yay, I'm doing well. Where I am now, when I came out of surgery, they said, okay, TMI, sorry, just gonna throw that out there, that you might pass like some mucus like every other 4 days or 5 days every week or whatever, because the like part of the colon left in there and the rectum and everything still produces mucus, like even though there's nothing passing through it. So you're going to pass that out every now and again. And then I was having that experience, and then as the weeks went on, like it got to be every 3 days, and then every 2 days, and then daily, and then twice a day, and then I started seeing pink mucus, so mixed in blood, which I knew could be a possibility that you can get colitis back in the tiny bit of colon that they've left in there, and the rectum. You can get colitis in there. So yeah, it got to be kind of every time that I went to the loo, and then it was proper blood. So now I am passing blood again. It's not as bad as before, obviously, because you're not passing anything else. So you're not having to go to the loo, you're not having that urgency. And I mean, even if you did, like, who cares? Like, it's declined a little bit, so, yeah. I went to see my gastroenterologist, and he has said he wants to do a sigmoidoscopy urgently, like in the next 2 weeks,